My eyes are burning.
Licking? Why are you,
I can't do it.
why are you licking your lips?
Was I?
You're like,
I think I was like thinking I needed like some kind of moisture.
this is what I saw. This is what I saw.
I got.
I think it's like just a natural, like, I don't know. You
It's
kind of
not natural at all. What you did was abnormally not natural.
I lick my lips from time to time.
That was not from time to time. That was like,
That's
There wasn't that much tongue, but it was that frequency.
I used to work with somebody who used to do that.
welcome to JJTI season 3, episode 35, I think.
Oh man.
Jordan, continue your story about knowing a guy.
Oh, somebody who used to kind of like go like that once in a while.
Yeah.
And
So many great thumbnails right off the bat.
this other guy was like, man, I always wondered, like, what are you trying to catch a fly or something? He's like, I never asked him though because I was afraid it was like maybe some kind of a tick or something. I didn't want to offend him.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, what were we?
I don't know. You were talking about a car that went over an overpass.
Right. And there's a fly in this drink and a hair.
What are you doing over there?
There's a fruit fly.
Why are you drinking it still then?
Well, because it was at the bottom of the glass, and I get
yeah,
one
then
more
it's
swig
safe.
of it.
It's safe.
Is this real?
People eat bugs all the time. Like, it's not a big deal.
It's not that you aren't phased by it. It's just knowing the things that you are phased by.
Well,
It's
the thing
weird
is,
that you're not phased by that.
fruit flies don't bother me. It's the other ones. Because I
Mhm.
don't think fruit flies throw up on shit, right?
I don't know. I'm not a fly scientist.
It just, yeah. Well, I've seen the movie The Fly.
Okay,
He throws up on someone in that movie.
Jordan, do you want to explain when you use the restroom, a thing that you've never done since you were a child?
I don't sit on a toilet seat. We already had this discussion.
No, but no, I just want her to have the context.
Turns out a lot of people do that.
You don't what?
Would you sit on a public toilet?
Not a public toilet.
Just any toilet.
The one in your home. That's not a public toilet.
It's not that weird.
No, I'm just trying to.
But he'll drink water out of a glass with a fly and a hair in it.
It's not a... No, I think... Well...
But he won't sit on the toilet seat in his house.
That's a
What do you
sensory
do?
thing, though. Well, you just squat.
You hover.
Like anyone does anywhere.
It's not a squat, it's a hover.
A hover, sorry.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Like most, like a lot of countries don't have, like it's just a hole in the ground.
Yeah, a lot of countries also, people die of dysentery. That's not a thing that we should strive for.
You're not going to die from dysentery if you poop in a hole.
How do you know?
Because that's not how that works.
You don't know.
I do.
No, you don't.
It would have to do with what you were like eating.
So
Get sick.
how do you not have like mad thighs?
How do I not have mad
You
thighs?
know, like a really fat ass and big
Because
juicy thighs.
Unlike some people, I don't like get out my phone and just like live in the freaking bathroom for like 15 minutes.
But they
you know?
say if you they say if you squat for like 30 seconds or 60 seconds a day that you'll have a fat ass in like 3 months. So it's just
I don't
not
know if that's
computing
true.
for
For
me.
60 seconds, that is not true.
I squat
Well-
a lot at work.
Yeah.
And my
I'm
badonk is not
constantly
juicy.
lifting
I'm not gonna
stuff
lie,
at
I
work and
did-
I'm not ripped.
I did wall sits or whatever for like a month and a half, and like I straight up saw results. So it's blowing my mind that you're not like
Yeah, but
jacked.
going up and down, like, or what do you mean? You just like lean on the wall,
yeah, you
like
just
you're sitting,
sit on the wall.
like for how long?
As long
I
as
mean,
you can.
I would do it for as long as I could. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would try to like sing a song and get through the whole
Upwards
thing.
of 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not very muscular.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hijack this conversation just like the conversation was hijacked last time about music. And I'm gonna talk about a thing that I want to talk about.
Was hijacked.
Yep.
And he thinks he can hijack it by himself. Like
Yep.
there's not
Right.
two of us right
So-
We're
here.
not even talking, so this isn't even a
So
hijack.
I'm hijacking the conversation right now. Air Force One. Harrison Ford. Gary Oldman. I'm Gary Oldman in the situation. Who wants to be Harrison Ford? You can be Harrison Ford.
So since you're gonna do
there's
this,
some space stuff that happened recently. It's very cool.
So I'm gonna get out my Instagram right now and just not listen to you.
That's fine.
Because that's what you do.
I'm
just looking at my phone, like the screen.
No, you should turn it off to conserve battery. Just look at the blank screen.
Mm-hmm.
Your reflection. I was also like swinging my legs around a lot and sort of looking off into the side. So if you could do that as well. So it looks like some interesting news has come out about Blue Origin. Jeff Bezos' rocket company, your favorite. You like Jeff Bezos? They're going to be using a... What are you fucking with shit over there?
Just touching it.
Why?
Because I am.
So they're looking at making a fully reusable upper stage for their New Glenn rocket. It looks like it's going to be using a liquid-cooled metal heat shield and an aerospike-esque engine on the upper stage, similar to Stoke Aerospace, which has made leaps and bounds recently in the aerospace industry with their little test hop the other day, which was very impressive and very cool. I'm done hijacking the conversation now.
What about that asteroid that's supposed to hit us in like 150 years?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you haven't heard about this?
They did an asteroid. They did an asteroid sample return the other day.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
What'd they find? Anything good?
I don't know if they've dug into it yet. The company that built the heat shield is in Maine. It's in Biddeford.
Wow. Oh wow!
I'm currently working on an application.
You want to work there?
Yes.
Doing what?
Literally anything.
Is that all that paperwork you had earlier?
No, that was because Katie's dying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of sad if that's true.
No, she's just like, I don't know. She can talk about it if she wants.
I mean, what is there to say?
Yeah, she throws up sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just helping her out doing some research.
He found a sickness that is apparently it's a risk factor if you're a female.
Yep.
Okay.
There were other risk factors that also applied to you, I think.
Smoking.
Yeah. So, you know.
Oh, you smoke? Well, that's just vaping.
I honestly, having done both, this probably is worse for you.
Really?
I mean, we just don't know like anything about it at all.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I mean, it's not, yeah. It's also people hit that like way more often than you would smoke,
thing.
so you're...
Maybe more often than you'd smoke.
Thing. Like, I hit this in restaurants, and like people don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, I have it in my sleeve. No, right at the table. I have it in my long sleeve, and I just, act like I'm biting my nails, and you know, the little ones, if you take a small enough hit, you can hold it in and it'll just disappear.
Yeah. That's what you do. I used to have a Juul with a, you could get the stickers that go on them.
Those things are sneaky, the Juuls. They were like,
little Juuls.
Thick. I didn't know about stickers.
You could get stickers so you could have like a custom Juul
That's
battery.
Cute.
Yeah, and mine had like pink unicorns on it.
Oh,
so my unicorn vape.
That was before I vaped, when that was a big thing, and my friend, she had one, and I was still in hair school, and it was so small that she could like hit it like this, like she'd be in class and would just like do like that and just like blow smoke out to the side. I was like mind blown. I didn't understand.
Yeah, just smoke cigarettes.
They taste really bad now.
Cigarettes do?
They didn't before, but now they do since I vape.
Din din.
You need to find a Camel Turkish Royals.
Those are so fucking gross, bro. Stop.
Turkish Royals? Oh.
Why? It's never one kind of person that smokes those.
It's never one kind of person who smokes.
No, it's like always... Wait, are those the ones that are like the light beige pack?
It's a red. Like
no, those are the ones I'm thinking of then. Yeah, those are like mad nasty. It's always like really like rough, rugged dudes who smoke it, but it's like...
No, these are like fancy looking ones that taste like a hint of chocolate.
I know.
Yeah.
They're nasty. It's like all different kinds of rugged dudes.
What kind of cigarettes do you smoke, James?
Candy.
Those are good too.
Nice. Chocolate cigarettes.
Yeah. I like those cereal straws.
I was watching a bunch of videos on tobacco marketing back in the day.
Yep.
I watched one about Joe Camel.
Yep.
And they were like, this is clearly like for kids. Like,
yeah.
He was like, what grown ass man's gonna be like, man, look at that cartoon character.
Yep.
I'm gonna smoke some Camels. But I remember Joe Camel, like when I was a kid, they had those posters up, but it said they got rid of, they canceled Joe in 1997. So maybe they still had some up, or I don't think I would remember being 4 years old, would I?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably.
I don't know.
Most people do.
Like, what's the memory from when you were 4 years old? Because
I
you don't
remember
even.
lying in bed and throwing up in my mouth and then spitting it out.
That's a beautiful
Yeah, like
memory.
you probably wouldn't be able to like remember the whole year, but you'd remember certain things that happened here and there.
Yes.
I vaguely remember going to Disney World when I was about that age.
You stop, like, the memories stop being like
Whole.
right, like
It's just a
it's
piece.
weird how your memory starts becoming like, you know, something happened, but you
Right.
can't really like remember exactly how you saw it.
Well, it's because your memory is you're retracing that path every time you have that memory.
Right.
So you're not actually remembering anything. You're remembering the last time you remembered it. And that's why memories change over time.
Wild.
So anyway, back to Joe Camel and how he is hip and cool.
Yeah, no, they canceled him, but
Rest in pepperonis,
Original
my
cancel
dude.
culture.
yeah, but yeah.
What a bro, honestly. Wore a suit, right?
He wore a suit
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
What a cool
Sometimes
guy.
he would have like a leather jacket on. He had a couple different looks. Yeah.
Wow. Great.
Anyway, that's what they look like.
Silence.
You know, he just showed me that, and I think the ones I'm thinking of are the wides.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Camel wides.
Yeah.
It's red
They
and white.
also say that Joe Camel's nose looks like a penis.
Who's Joe Camel?
The guy, Camel.
You don't know Joe Camel?
Is it the camel?
Yeah.
It's
Are
Joe.
you serious?
The
He's the-
camel's nose does
He's
look
the
like a
smoothest,
penis.
coolest dude ever. That's Joe Camel.
Are you serious? You don't know about Joe Camel?
That's
Joe
a
Camel?
giant fucking dick if I ever saw one,
Okay, so
bro.
that is okay, because that's what people said, that his nose looked like a penis. And
Absolutely.
I'm actually not seeing it until now. So are those the testicles?
the whole thing, son.
This is
The whole thing. It's the whole package.
gonna
Yeah.
have to hashtag education all
Okay.
this. Well, Jordan,
whole-
you can just turn your phone. You don't have to turn your head like that.
Well, I can also turn my head.
Just so you know.
The whole thing. I'm not seeing the whole. I mean,
Let me see again.
okay.
That's a dick. Yeah. I
Where's
can-
it
could,
start
it could
though?
be either
Can
one.
you give me
The
an
face.
It could be either one. The bridge of the nose could be the
So are these-
penis, and those could be balls, or
Okay.
the whole thing could. His nose could be shaft, and then the other could be the tip. You see?
Don't
You
speak
see
the
what I'm
shaft.
saying?
Do you want
Oh,
it side by
no.
You
side?
see
Do you
it?
want me to pull up a picture of a penis?
Okay, what if I type in Joe Camel
Penis?
penis nose?
No, I think you should just do penis and see what comes up.
Okay, hold on.
Just penis.
Well, no. 'cause
No, just Google just penis.
the whole thing could be. Oh yeah, and he's got like his girlfriends with him and everything. Like,
Lucky lady. Shit.
Yeah.
He
You know what they
just-
say about the size of a nose?
You guys need to listen to Squidward Nose by Cupcake. Cupcake.
No idea what the
Squidward
fuck any of
nose.
that went. Jesus Christ.
He goes, his dick smaller than my toes. I'd rather write Squidward Nose.
Jesus.
all right, this is a legit thing. It's called Mel Magazine, and the little headline is the undeniably Schlong shaped nose of Joe Camel.
Yep.
So
It's the
hopefully they
name
can
of this
highlight
episode.
it. Yes, I like that name.
Did
All right,
you like what I named the last episode?
which one was that?
It's like, what did I name it?
Bloop block the thing.
No, he said bloop.
Yeah, I don't
Bloop.
remember that.
Bloop, gloop, da
Bloop.
bloop.
Why is it named that?
Because you were like, it's the song that goes bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh,
I don't know.
right,
I don't know
yeah,
how to
yeah.
fucking
But
spell
then you
that.
deleted the song.
No, I didn't.
You can't hear it in the
At
video.
all. You can't hear
Yeah.
anything. I thought he cut it off too.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do
And
that
then
on
you played
purpose
the
because you
second
were playing
song.
into the back of your microphone like this, dumbass. Play it into the front
Well, I
and
can
it'll
hear
work.
it. I just play it the way I'd answer my phone.
Yeah, because you're old.
No, I just don't use this shit.
Because you're old.
Nope.
Denied.
Anyway, so they're not showing me any pictures of his. I just need it highlighted.
Jordan can't find the dick. He's confused.
Yeah.
I can see it, but I
Your
don't see it as
digdar
the
is off.
whole thing.
I can see the whole. It's
Yeah.
It's either way
It's
you want
very
it.
obvious.
Either way you want it.
It's very, very obvious that there are multiple ways that you could look at a penis.
Yeah, like hold it
I don't
down,
know.
like think where
Yeah,
it's
maybe
supposed
you're
to
doing
be.
it from the wrong angle.
Wait, so minus the back of his head.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Just the
this.
nose.
But that's his mouth, though.
No, that's
Over
the
here.
that's the urethra.
Yeah, that's like his little dick hole. Do you see it? It's like the little. It's
Why-
the shape of the tip. It's
Can
the
we
curves
please
of the
just
tip.
one time get through a podcast without looking at pictures of penises?
Probably not.
He brought it up, or you did.
You brought it up.
You-
Yeah,
one
you
of you-
did.
one of
You
y'all
just
brought it up
told me
this
to
time.
look this up.
And you brought it up last time. You're the one who brought up dick piercings.
No.
Right. Somebody was
You're-
talking about that.
100%. He asked
You
if
were
you had any
talking about
piercings, and you
piercings,
said
and
you
I
were going to get
said-
your dick pierced,
I
Okay,
said
hold on.
Prince Albert.
which is a dick piercing.
Okay, so I am seeing it. Okay.
It's like the end of Interstellar.
Because
My
I-
picture finally got there.
Yeah. That's what I was seeing, but I wasn't sure because you guys were saying the whole thing, but is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you
I can
function
see it.
in life?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, yeah, it was interesting.
Like 5 years of this.
What?
Just this.
Of what?
Just in general.
5 years of what?
You.
Beautiful, funny friendship.
Yeah.
Can you believe that you were 25 when we met?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
I can't believe that. I was also 11 years old at one point in my life.
Yeah, but I didn't know you
And
then.
I was also 10 years old at one point in my life.
Are you sure about that,
And I
though?
was 20 at one point, too. Then, yeah, and then what happens is a year goes by, and then you get a birthday.
Well, what is a year?
I don't know. It's spinny rotation, sun, moon, dance,
I don't
collide.
think the moon has anything to do with
Sun,
that.
moon,
Beauty.
dance.
Yeah, the sun, moon,
Sun, moon,
dance.
dance.
Don't think the
That's
moon
what
has
the
anything to
year
do with
is.
that. Do you think people who are born on Mars will be older? Or, yeah, older because or younger because the Mars takes longer to go around the sun?
Here's the thing.
Or they still use Earth years?
How do you decide who's... Like, when you age,
Mhm.
like, let's just say my body never changed
Right.
from the time I was, like, 16 to 40 years old, like, very little change.
Okay. Yep.
Would they, like, you would still be considered to be 40, even though if your body never changed, right?
Yes.
So but it's like, I don't know. Do
This is
some
actually
people...
a real disease that people have.
Right, no, but I mean, like, if physically you were always, like, you had the same body type as, like, somebody who's, like, 20 on average,
Mm-hmm.
like, would you, like, is there something where they could say, like, what your actual,
Like
what's your
physical
body,
age.
yeah, your physical age is versus
yeah.
that? Because some people could be like, you could be like, oh, this is something only people who are, like, 50 have, but you're, like, 40 or something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like tree rings.
Yeah,
You're describing medicine.
I just want to know, like, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know either. They
I
do
would
this
do it-
all the time.
I would do it like percentage based. Like you're at like 100%, like 16. And like be like, yeah, you're still at 75%, even though you're 60 years old.
Yeah, I mean, some people age, like, very quickly.
Like
This guy.
fucking
Even,
milk.
like, there's some people I know,
here.
like, they're the same age as me, but you would think they were, like, 50.
You look the same pretty much as far as
I
like
don't feel the same.
aging goes, and you
Yeah.
look very good for your age.
Oh, nice.
So you
Jordan and I could play high schoolers in a movie.
probably.
I don't think so.
Well,
No. Because
I
I
don't
got the
No,
facial hair.
we'll wax that off.
you guys are
That would be so painful.
both too tall. It is.
We're not too tall
It's
Yeah.
not a height
to be
thing.
high schoolers.
Yeah.
Like seniors?
Oh yeah.
The
yeah.
same-
I haven't changed height
Yeah,
in
my
a
height's been
long
the same
time.
since I was, like, 15.
You were short the last time I knew you.
Yeah, I was
You were
13.
a little tight.
You were 13?
Yeah, when we
How
met.
long have you guys
He
known
was a
each
little
other?
boy.
Well, we didn't
No.
talk for about 10 years in there. I
No.
tried, and then she ignored me.
That's the right
I had a reason.
choice right
No,
there.
listen, I don't disagree. I don't blame anybody for not talking to me.
You weren't the reason. You're fine. Yes, we went to high school together for a
Wow.
year and a half, and
A
he
year
was
and a half.
he's a little dude.
13.
Mm.
You were in high school when you were
He
13?
was like 14 and like
14?
15.
You start
And you're
in
like 14, 15.
Yeah, you start
2013. I
13,
started high school.
14, and
Then I was 13, and then we graduated in 2018 when I was 18.
Weird. That's really young to start high school.
It's the same age that most people start high school.
How old were you when you graduated?
18.
13, 14.
14, 15.
You start in a different year than you end.
Oh, yeah. You start in a different year than you end.
So you start your freshman year in 13.
Mm-hmm.
And your
turn
freshman year in
14.
2014.
You start the next
Start
one in
your
14.
senior year in 2017, 4 years after you started in 2013. Finish it in 2018.
Yeah. Chaos.
You apparently. You were the one asking the question.
Oh, I don't know how old I was when I went into. I think I was like.
Well, you got held back in kindergarten or whatever.
What the fuck?
I wasn't held back.
Did you
Yeah, I
progress
was
to
like,
the
is
next
that
grade?
even a thing?
Yes.
Yeah. If you have some kind of like, I don't know. It's not like I really probably needed to. I just like.
I know, like, your parents can, like, choose to.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But,
Yeah,
like,
that's what that was.
whatever.
But I want to know their reasoning behind
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Because
It's like
I
an
would
age
get.
thing. You were going to be
No,
older, or?
I would get really easily distracted by stuff and
Interesting.
not be able to focus on it. But it's not even like it was like kindergarten, so
Yeah, it's like
they just didn't think I was ready to like
be in the
be
setting.
able to sit
Yeah,
down and actually learn
That
stuff.
makes sense.
Yeah. So
I don't think they should just let parents be able to decide that, though.
well,
I think they should let me decide for everyone.
That's a great idea.
I should be put in charge of education.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know how much better this country would run if I was in charge? All the trains would be on time.
What?
Wow.
What?
What the frick? Where are you? Wait a minute. You're in charge of education.
I
All
said,
the
and then
trains
I
are going to
amended
run
it,
on
and then I
time.
amended it. Do you know how much better this country would run if I was in charge of it? So I changed it from just being in charge of education to being in charge of the entire
All
country.
The trains would be on. How many, man, if I didn't
I
go over
would-
every time I was late for a fucking.
No human
train.
error to anything.
Yeah, I would fix it.
Wow.
Yep.
Would you grow a little mustache underneath
No,
your nose?
I would shake my hands vigorously.
Would you have a cool little uniform?
Yeah, probably. I'd be friends with someone with a little mustache.
Hmm. You seen that video in New York? It's an old video, but it keeps popping up, and every time I see it, I click on it because it's just so cool.
Is it of a car going over and over?
No, it's a subway. It's somebody threw a bicycle onto some subway tracks, and the subway came through, and it's just like, boom! It fucking blows up.
That's crazy.
It was cool looking, though. No one got hurt.
As far as you know.
No one was hurt.
Have you guys seen that video of the pigeons throwing the other pigeon off in front of a subway?
Nope.
I know it sounds fake as fuck, and I really thought it was.
No, birds are weird.
The first like 3 times I saw it, but then the fourth, it fucked me up, and I was just sitting there watching it and watching it and watching it. And this one pigeon, you can tell it can't fly because it's like trying to. And there's like 3 other pigeons
Me
that
too.
can. They're like grabbing it and literally pulling him towards the track. 3 of them. And then one of them flies off, so it's just 2 of them and the one. And they're dragging him and pulling him to get him almost there, and they stop and they hold him there for a second. And I don't listen to videos with sound, so I don't know if they heard the train coming or if they saw it or what. They fucking dropped that pigeon and took off, and the subway hit the pigeon that they dropped. Like, straight up, like, bird
see,
murder.
Birds are weird.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
No, like, you almost wonder if they have, like, that's like some...
Well, pigeons are fake anyway, but...
Oh, right, that's true. But that's like some full-on, like, gangster execution
Mhm.
shit.
It was, they took off. Like, it was straight up planned. Like,
Jeez,
they had
it's the cops.
Like, I mean,
The feds.
are they even territorial? I don't
Yes,
think so.
very.
They are?
They
Yes,
were in a
okay.
subway station.
Yeah.
Birds,
Well,
crows
no,
specifically
they can-
will remember
They
people's
can,
faces.
yeah, they can make, like, they figure out their surroundings and
Yep.
go, like, I watched a video last night. This bird goes over to the water with some bread, and he puts the bread in the water, so a fish comes,
Oh, shit.
and
Wow.
the bread starts to go away, and he like pulls it back, and then so he gets a fish.
He literally went
He was
fishing.
using
Yeah.
bait.
He
Yeah,
literally went
Yeah.
fishing.
it's crazy.
He
They'll-
lured it in and
They'll
shit.
drop
Like,
things on crosswalks, so they'll get crushed like nuts and stuff. And then when the lights turn green for people to walk across, they'll wait and they'll go and pick it up when there are no cars. They're incredibly intelligent.
So
Yeah,
how
it's crazy.
dare you have killed that bird on Until Dawn?
That I was told to by somebody else.
Until
Somebody
dawn.
who watches
He's-
videos of bird murder, apparently.
That shit was crazy.
Oh, you want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Remember all last week when we recorded, like, you weren't there because you refused, when we recorded 4 gaming videos in preparation because I want to get it done before October? All of them are broken and we have to restart.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, well, the first one has to be out Tuesday. So tomorrow when people are watching this.
Which game is this?
Until Dawn.
That's the one where you choose your with the Wendigo or whatever it's called. Yeah.
So we're trying to do different choices this time. I let my sister go. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, she falls off the cliff.
Dropped her ass, and then I fell.
Beginning.
I tried to save myself by letting her go, and then I ended up falling anyway.
Bro. That's what you get.
There's a lot of bad choices in that game.
And then I had her horny murder bird makeout sesh. It was cool.
A what?
A horny murdered bird makeout sesh.
Okay, thank you. I thought I heard that correctly.
Yep.
He killed a bird and then fucked right next to it.
We didn't fuck. We only made out.
Made out right next to it in the
Clothes
snow.
didn't come off yet.
They're not going to. I bet money that you still don't accomplish it.
No, I keep trying, but it's not happening.
Is this the first one?
Yes, there's only one.
Oh, I thought there was like a second one.
No, I don't think so.
I'm thinking of
Outlast.
No.
Portal.
What's the one where it's a
Don't.
Half-Life.
Don't.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't like it. I made him
I
play
don't like
once.
Portal.
I made him play once.
Why? Just
Because
not
he's
your cup of
bad
tea?
at
Because
it.
I'm bad at it. It's not fun.
He doesn't like puzzles, apparently.
I don't.
I've
Like, if you put me in one of those rooms, one of those escape rooms,
Jordan
I'm not
would
going to be able to get out.
End it. He would
I'm
be
not
all
gonna be-
over.
I'm not going to be able to figure it out.
He would
And I'm
hold his
not-
breath until he passed out, and then
Like,
they
I
would
don't
call
know-
an ambulance.
I don't know how long you're allowed to stay in those rooms.
I think they have a time limit. He
Okay.
has like an hour or 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, or at least like a panic switch.
I think that if you start freaking out, they'll stop you from wrecking their room
He's
because
like,
it's
"I'll never
expensive.
solve
Like, if I had a
it."
phone-
Just start fucking kicking the door as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't know. I could try it, but I don't.
Please, please.
I think I'd
An
be like
escape room?
right, but I don't know if I'd be able to figure it out. Like I
Well-
said, and I think it would just be embarrassing, and I'd feel stupid.
The thing about those, I'm pretty sure.
The amount of drunk people who show up there and just never make it past the first clue.
and that's
Okay.
the thing. That's why they put it like a time limit on it, and you can
Right.
pay for like 1 hour or 2 hours or like whatever.
I think you can also
Where do
ask for
they have
hints.
those in Maine?
Yeah, they have them all
I've
over
never.
the
I
place.
want to do one so
yeah,
bad.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Went from no way I would never do this. This is so
If
horrible.
I was by
Do you guys want
myself.
to? They don't let you do them by yourself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I would do it by
alright.
myself.
It's like 4 to 6 people actually. It's why
I need
never
somebody
ended
who
up
can
doing it.
actually.
They'll
figure
shove you
these
with a bunch
stuff
of
out.
random people.
Yeah, I'm not doing that
Okay.
shit.
So you got to get a
But-
group of people that's big enough that they won't.
Do you guys
shove you with
wanna do
randoms.
it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, how much is it?
It's kind of expensive.
Yeah, we split it like 6
There's
ways.
probably like a big waiting list too, so you might have to like plan it.
There's quite a
early.
few. So Jordan, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about how Halloween's a bad movie?
Hey,
We
I
already
have,
talked about
I
that.
have a bit.
And Nightmare
prepared.
on Elm Street is a good movie.
Yeah, it's more creative.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm not a big Wes Craven fan,
How
but I
you
do
feel-
appreciate his
What?
work.
Child's Play.
I love Childs. I'm a big Chucky fan.
Yeah.
The new series that came out, I love it.
I've only seen the first one. We watched it.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
also people were taking their young kids to go see that because they thought it was a kids movie when it came out.
As they should. It was
Yeah.
very influential.
Who's
to
the
me
guy
as a
who made
child.
that movie?
I don't know.
Marcino. Oh, what the frig? I know his name. I can't think of it. But he has a show out on Sci-Fi now called Chucky. It's great. They got like
Unrelated
all
or
like, huh? No, it's
Unrelated Chuck E. Cheese.
It's all
documentary,
every single Child's Play movie that's come out, they're all connected.
Yeah.
So the show is kind of confusing. Well, not confusing, but I had to watch like 2 of these other movies that he's made because some of the characters in it they're all like, it has all the cast from like the first movie
Okay.
in the show. And also has Jennifer Tilly in it. She's a bride of Chucky.
So we have a question. We had a question. We couldn't get an answer for this.
Yep.
So they use voodoo magic. This
Mhm.
guy uses voodoo magic to put himself in the doll.
Right.
And then he has a vendetta against the guy who looks like Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid. So then he tries to put himself from the doll into that little kid.
Oh, it's Don Mancini, the guy who made it. Yeah, correct.
So what happens to the kid?
I already told you what happened.
Well, hold on. I'm working my way there.
What happens to the kid?
Yeah, like where's the kid? Does the kid go into the doll?
like if
Do you
someone's trying to
swapsies?
possess his body.
Or does the kid just go away? Or do they fight? I assume this is answered in further movies that we haven't seen.
I'm trying to think. You can go. The doll is. I think the kid just would die. I
Okay.
don't think he goes into the doll. They don't. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe they do switch because in the new one, Jennifer Tilly, who's actually Tiffany, the bride of Chucky,
Right? Of
living
course.
as Jennifer Tilly,
Mhm.
like the actress. She tries to go back into the doll
Mm-hmm.
because Jennifer Tilly's wanted for murder now
Yep.
because
As-
it's really
As happens.
Tiffany. So yeah, so she does go back into the and the real Jennifer Tilly is living in the doll, so they do switch.
Okay. See? They switch.
Yeah, okay. So that's how it is in all the new ones, and it's also Andy's in the new ones too as an adult. It's kind of funny.
Because we were trying to figure out our leading theory was that you get like shoved down and you have to fight.
That's how it really works in real life.
You have to fight the other consciousness.
I don't know about Chucky, but
Well, that does happen also sometimes. I think there's different rituals they do because there's also
Different voodoo.
because there's also one woman who
you're gonna have a really paranormal death.
he
I don't
splits his
Let's go.
he kind of like he puts his soul into like multiple dolls.
Right.
Voldemort.
Yeah. Pretty much Voldemort, yeah.
Yeah.
And one of his like souls is
Wait, when
inside
did this come
other
out? What is this?
woman.
When did it happen?
When did this show come out?
Yeah.
It's like 2 years ago.
Okay. Ripped off Harry Potter. Nailed it.
I mean, not
Copyright.
really.
Copyright.
So Andy, the kid from the first one, is now an adult, and he's going around with his babysitter trying to kill all of the Chucky dolls,
Interesting.
destroy them. But they're not quite like. There's one like main Chucky,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other ones are like Chucky, but
Right.
not Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they just yeah, all kinds of possession and shit.
So our next question was, assuming that the person, you fight the other person on the inside, right?
Yeah.
What happens if
There is
you-
one woman who has that happen to her.
if you voodoo Kate
Mm-hmm.
and you're in Kate, and then I voodoo her, where is she and where are you?
Well, then I would be.
It's different. I think it's different if you're putting your like consciousness into an object.
Mm-hmm. Like a woman?
No, like a Chucky doll. I
Oh,
think,
so a useful
that
object. Sorry.
makes sense, actually.
yeah,
That would be like, like storage.
right.
I want
That's more
everybody
like
to know that I'm
storage.
joking about.
He
He's
also-
literally
being
not. He
objects.
talks like that all the time, you
Yeah,
guys.
he's a
dumb.
sick,
I'm joking.
sexist pig,
I like women a lot.
misogynistic asshole.
They're kind of cool sometimes.
You hear this? You
Except
see-
for when they're driving, that is scary.
Well, only if they're Asian.
No. Oh God. Okay. Back to Chucky.
Cut that out.
right? Like what?
No.
He's not gonna cut that out.
It's obviously sarcasm.
We are not being serious.
I just wonder where that came from.
Yeah, I do this shit all the time. I like to make fun of people who actually think that by being dumb and saying dumb
I just
stuff.
didn't know if you had like a bad experience
No.
and you were making a joke.
No.
And no, it's purely just for shock value. Anyway,
Watch,
so
I'm gonna whip my dick out.
don't do that.
I
Don't
asked
lo-
him.
don't
I asked
lose
him how much.
secret.
He wouldn't tell me. So
How
I told you
much?
$1,000.
no, you did not.
$1,000.
I will get them to donate $1,000. I will
If
make that
I get
happen.
$1,000, I will take my dick out on
There
on
was a-
Patreon.
Dude, there's like at work today, I was like fucking like dying because like okay, they were giving away these hush lamb chop dog toys for free. Anyway, so everyone wanted one for some reason, and there
'Cause
weren't
it's
any,
free.
and there weren't any on the shelf. And so somebody I work with went and got one. And he brought it in, and like he was like so this other woman he gave that, and she was like, "How'd you get that?" And he's like, I got my ways right. He's like, I can find it. And so the other guy wanted one. When we brought it in, the guy's like, "How'd you manage to find one of those?" This other woman I work with is just immediately cutting. She's like, "He sucked off somebody in the parking lot." And it was so unexpected. It's like not something she would normally say. And the other guy just didn't even hear it. But the one with the toy was like, "What? What?" It was like, he sucked off some guy in the parking lot. It's like, what the fuck?
I was watching something one time, and there's like this group of people that were talking, and then somebody else walks in with like a glass of milk or something, and somebody's like, "What are you drinking?" And she just goes, "Come."
Is that like a Vine?
I don't know. I don't remember where it's from.
Ugh.
But great, now we're on dicks again. God, son of
Again.
We
But
can't
that was
stay
because
away.
of you.
No, I don't understand it.
You should watch Naked Attraction.
I'm not watching that.
You should
Anyway,
watch Naked Attraction.
What is
It's
that?
a naked dating thing. She's going off about it.
Full fucking frontal, bro. It's crazy.
What is
It's
this?
crazy.
What?
It's awesome. You gotta watch it.
Wait, you go on a date with somebody just naked?
No.
No.
No. It's
Is
they.
it like Naked and Afraid?
No.
Nope.
So if you went on it
I mean, those are
Okay.
two descriptors.
Probably would not go on this.
and you're a
but-
straight male, you go
Okay.
out fully clothed and it's you and the host, and there are 6 naked ladies in boxes.
Oh my, what the fuck?
Listen,
Is it Christmas?
Okay.
for the first round, they raise up to like their waist, and you like see their vaginas. You talk about their vaginas. They
Yep.
do it for ladies too. They do it for ladies too.
What? How did you find this?
It's fucking huge right now. It's
What is this called? I don't even want that on my phone.
Attraction.
Naked
it's
Attraction.
awesome.
No, I'm not looking at
It's
it.
It's
awesome.
on like regular TV.
Yes, it's on
What?
HBO Max.
Okay.
I mean, Game of Thrones is on HBO Max. It's not that far off.
All right. Continue.
It's actually really good. You eliminate someone, and then
So you
they
start
raise
out with
it
their
up.
feet.
Well, they go to like their waist,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then
you
you
want to see the
eliminate
stuff you care
someone.
about.
And then they go up to like their shoulders and they eliminate someone, and then they show their face and they eliminate someone, and then they speak and like you hear their voice and you eliminate someone, and then you get naked,
Oh no.
and then you choose from the last 2, and you go on a date.
Like naked.
Do you get to put your
Not naked.
clothes
It's
on?
a
okay.
regular date. It's a regular date.
Can't you just see them like in a restaurant, no clothes on? Just fucking,
I would like to imagine Jordan on that show.
I would never
And
be on that
like
show.
they get through the whole thing. They're like, okay, now time for your date. And it's her just dressed normally and Jordan's still naked.
Yeah.
And he's like, I burned my
No,
clothes.
I would eliminate them all.
Savage.
Oh, I'd be making comments too. I'd be like,
No, that's...
"Oh, what the fuck?"
Yep.
Ugh. Oh.
It's like English or whatever, and so I guess a lot of people are uncircumcised over there, and one of
Yep.
them had like a situation on the end of it,
Nice.
and the girl eliminated him, and she was like, "Oh, you know why?" And she was like, "Honestly, my ex had something going on like that, and whenever he came, it was like, and I just
Yep.
couldn't deal with it.
No. I'm the...
I just lost my shit. I was like, I can't believe she just said that in front of that man, because they raise his box and he walks out and hugs her and meets her before he leaves. And
Nice.
so it's like savagery. It was savage. It's awesome. It's great.
Like it's not blurred or anything. It's just like, oh, no. What is this?
It's awesome. I'm serious. It's worth a watch. It's great. It's great.
I'm gonna have to.
They
It's
had
on,
like an older lady on there on the last one I
Oh,
watched,
God.
and so they were older dudes, and
Nice.
then they had like one 27-year-old in there. I was like,
uh,
why did you do that?
He was into it.
And then she didn't choose him.
it's HBO. This is Max's most popular show.
Yes, it's number 1.
Oh my god.
I have something prepared that's not about dicks.
No, I'm aware.
Sparks.
We just gotta let Jordan get over this, and then we can go move on to
can't
that.
get
if
over
you
this.
It's
want.
really good, actually. I'm serious. Like
It's not- okay.
It's crazy.
It's not what I was picturing. When you said, I don't know why, but when you were describing it to me, I didn't like. This looks more like a TV show.
Yeah.
For whatever
it's
reason,
not
I was
porn.
picturing them in like a wooden box,
Yep.
like outside,
Yes. Survivor
where they
style.
were like manually lifting up
Fucking
the
cows
thing.
are
Yeah.
coming.
So I was like, I mean, this is still weird, but it's not as weird as what I was thinking.
It's really not, and they make it really normal. And honestly, like the whole show is like on a body positivity vibe. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen, but it's very entertaining. It's really entertaining.
Oh, all right.
It's funny. James won't watch it. I think
won't.
he should.
Why?
He's scared of the dicks.
Lots of nope. I'm scared of the vaginas. Let's be honest.
Honestly, they're like super normal.
Well, I don't want that.
You're afraid you're gonna get like a massive erection or something
From what?
watching this.
I'm not afraid of that. I'll get a massive
Why would you-
erection whenever I want.
What's your reasoning for not watching
I
this
just
number
don't-
Are
one
you
show?
gonna
I
watch
don't-
it?
I might have to if I.
I don't like shows like
find
that
it.
in general.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
You keep telling me to watch crap like that.
Like what? Please name one other thing.
You're
90 Day
like-
Fiance before the 90 days is not naked.
That I would not watch.
That's
That is the only trash reality TV show that I watch, and it's
Yeah.
just
I don't
so
watch
crazy.
anything like that except for this one thing. That's
That's it.
exactly like that.
That's it. Name another. Please
I'm
tell
pretty
me.
sure you're like, what was the other one? Love Island.
Survivor. I like Survivor.
Survivor's trash.
It's not a dating
No, it's
sex
not.
show though.
I'm aware of what these shows are.
I never really liked Survivor.
I just don't like reality TV.
What about Cops?
I'll watch Reno 911. I'll watch
I was gonna
in
say
10
Reno,
years when they do the fucking naked dating show spoof. I'll watch that.
You guys ever been on the Took Too Much Reddit?
Nope.
The what?
Took Too Much.
Don't ask Jordan anything about Reddit. He doesn't know.
Took too much Reddit.
Oh,
He
I
doesn't
have
know
Reddit
about
on
we
my
Reddit.
should
phone.
look it
He
up.
doesn't know about Reddit.
Took too much Reddit.
It's bad. It's like really bad. It's bad.
What?
It's just people who took too much.
Like drugs?
Yeah.
No candy from the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Those shitty,
They took too many lollipops.
Lollipops.
The doctor fucking punched them.
the ones that don't taste good.
I haven't gotten a lollipop from a doctor in over 15 years, so I don't know.
Maybe they changed them. Maybe they made them better.
They started doing stickers in Alabama.
We have stickers
You
here.
get a
I
sticker.
got some stickers.
Yeah, no, they gave us stickers too here.
Yeah,
think,
you're not special.
There was like a bin, and you got to pick out a sticker.
Yep.
Yeah, we never had lollipops at the doctor's. We had pretty Band-Aids, and then we got stickers.
I think it depended on the amount of pain they put you through.
Spinal Tap?
And you didn't get a lollipop for that?
I
That's
don't think
bullshit.
they had them.
I
Jordan.
got
That's absolute bullshit.
when I smashed my face off some ice.
You got a lollipop, right?
No, I got something better than a lollipop. I got a
Milkshake.
free Hot Wheels car.
Oh, sick.
It was the day before my 8th birthday.
You want to hear something really weird? I always wanted a minivan,
Mm-hmm.
hot rod, those little like, or what, the Matchbox cars.
Sure.
I always wanted a minivan one.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't
A
know.
minivan?
I don't know.
Like, that thing goes fast.
I guess like, I don't know. I just thought it would be cool. And like, they actually had one.
Yes.
They have all
Yeah.
cars.
So I found one and I was like, oh no shit. That's
Cool.
awesome. Yeah. Those are fun. They still make those?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get one of my car. Do you think they have a Hyundai
Yes.
Sonata?
They do.
Yes.
Oh,
They have every single car and every single make and every
Really?
single model and every
yeah,
single
my
color.
grandparents used to have a car
What?
dealership, and every time they got a new, because they did like hot rods or whatever, every time they got a new one, they'd make sure they got all the Hot Wheels that they could find of them.
rod. So they do it by like year too?
Uh-huh.
Like, no way.
It's really cool. They're cool. They do it. They take pride in it. It's like a collector's thing. Like grown adults collect them because of it. It's like a thing.
I wonder what happened to all the old ones that I had.
Broke them. Threw them away.
You break a Hot
No, they're
Wheel,
not
bro.
broken.
Step on it.
They're in storage somewhere.
What? I've stepped on Hot Wheels before. They ain't breaking, son. You stomp on it with like
Listen,
boots on?
sometimes shit happens.
What is this BS? It's just showing me my car.
It's a picture of your car.
It could be.
with
License
nicer
plate.
wheels on it.
This is riveting stuff. So,
This is not.
someone has prepared a little something.
What?
No, don't worry, it's not you. You haven't done a single thing for this podcast ever.
I have.
You're such an asshole.
Poetry.
Yep.
This is, a
This
poetry
is slam
Yeah.
poetry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to look.
You're not supposed to look.
No, I can't. I'm not.
Was that a wad of cash?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
There's a wad of hundreds.
No.
Can I
Yeah.
avert my hand now? Okay.
Halloween the movie has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
As we confirmed last week, despite Jordan's attempts to change that fact.
I have a list of some of James's favorite movies and just a couple others for reference.
Stop looking at the list.
I'm not.
You-
I can't
you can
see it
look.
from here.
Yeah, you probably can't. So we're going to go through and James is going to guess if it is higher or lower than Halloween.
Oh, I like this.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Are any of them higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Only one.
Yep.
Back to the Future.
Nope.
That's already been.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew that one.
The Batman.
Nope.
Do you want to know the percentages?
Can I guess?
The Batman's out of...
Oh, somebody's calling
Or
me.
you can guess, yeah. You can answer that.
Oh, I'm gonna answer the call. Hello?
You couldn't hear any of that.
Yeah, well, it was personal information, so.
I heard most of it.
Yeah, who the fuck calls somebody at 7:40 at night?
Was it like a census?
It was the fucking Capital Area Technical Center I went to in high school. And they were like, we're calling to see if you're fucking dead.
What?
It's like, it's fucking 7:40
On a
at night, bro.
Friday. It's a Friday.
I'm in my mid-20s. I should be wasted right now.
Do you know how to solve these?
No.
Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, you
I'll
should
cut
guess.
most of that out.
You should guess. What's-
Okay, what was the Back to the Future? I know it was like 86, right?
No, 93.
93, yeah.
The Batman,
The Batman, I'm going to say that is a 91.
85.
Damn.
Spaceballs.
Nope.
No.
I'm going to say that's a 73.
57, bro.
Yep.
You are not that lucky. Star Wars Episode 4.
New Hope. I'm going to say... Ooh, that's a tough one, because I don't think... I think it's definitely a better movie. And people really like Star Wars.
I lied. 2 of them are higher. There's more than one.
I'm going to say yes.
On Star Wars?
Yeah.
93%. Why? Empire Strikes
Wait,
Back.
what is Halloween, 96?
96.
Okay, yeah.
Empire Strikes Back.
I'm going to say that is higher.
It's a 95%.
How is that lower than Halloween? That's like one of the best movies ever made.
Well, no.
Yes.
Halloween is one of the best movies
Obviously,
ever
at
made.
this point,
Yeah.
it's been decided.
Ding, ding, ding. You know they filmed that in one day.
Yeah, that's why the shot of them going to fucking...
There you go. That's all the justification you need.
No,
That's
I'm not.
all the
I'm
justification
not saying it's not
you need.
justified. I'm saying it's shitty. It's
Yeah.
bad. It's bad filmmaking.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
That's really cool. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate
That's
that.
not true, by the way. 100%.
No, they shot it in like a
3
really
days.
short period of time. It would have been like a week or
Yep,
something.
there you go.
Die Hard.
Die Hard's lower. I'm gonna say 86.
94.
Oh, not bad.
Ghostbusters.
Lower. Gonna say came out in 1984. I'm gonna go with 84.
95.
Nice.
Contact.
Lower.
Where do you think it's at?
Fucking like 50.
68.
Yeah. Well,
The Rocketeer.
lower.
Better or worse than Contact?
I
Is The
lied.
Rocketeer?
They filmed it in 21 days.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's half the time it took to shoot Braveheart. Fun fact. Is The Rocketeer better or worse than Contact?
Yeah,
What was Contact? 68? Oh, I'm gonna say The Rocketeer's worse than that.
Only by 1%.
Yeah.
Captain America, the First Avenger.
I'm gonna say lower.
80%.
Yep.
The Winter
You're not
Soldier.
letting me guess anymore.
Well, you're too slow. The Winter Soldier.
I'm gonna say that is lower. 91%.
90. Close. Forrest Gump.
Higher. 98%. Oh yeah. This was one of the ones we looked up, didn't it?
I don't think so, because this one shocked me.
Yeah, Forrest Gump's really good. But it's gonna get like 72.
71. It really did. It got 71%.
That's ridiculous.
Crazy, right? That one shocked me to my core.
One of the most influential movies of all time.
Seriously, I don't get that one.
Like Halloween.
This scale is... This is like when some kid wrecks the grade curve.
It's because when Halloween came out, it was
No,
like
don't
legit
even say
scary.
that. Don't even say that. There are movies from that time that are significantly better than that.
No, that was like
Jaws.
you don't understand. That was like the first slasher movie.
Yeah, I
Like,
understand.
That's the start of the genre.
I understand.
So,
But there are movies from that time that are better than that.
yeah, okay. What's that thing that you play that's like
Is that
like the
thing that-
frequency thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you call that?
I have no idea.
Okay,
You're
that
You're a
sounds.
musician, dipshit.
I can't think of it right now. But anyway, that thing.
Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's not that great.
correct.
But that's like the birth of electronic music, and I really like a lot of electronic music, but I still have a lot of appreciation for the
Listen.
thing.
I understand
You know?
that it's the first slasher,
Created a friggin' genre.
but you can make... They knew how to make movies back then. And it's
Yeah.
not that it's a bad slasher movie, it's that it's a badly made movie. The Terminator is a very similar story. Unstoppable force chasing young woman.
Yeah.
Gets help from outside forces.
You relate everything to the Terminator, though.
That movie is fucking badass. Came out 5 years later. They knew how to make good movies
This
back
is
then.
also like an independent movie.
Yeah, so was The Terminator.
Not really.
It was. James Cameron was sleeping in his car when he made that.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Continue the list.
Yep. Is it The Terminator? Is that next?
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins, that's lower. 92.
85.
Oh, that's a shame.
The Dark Knight. Is that better or worse than Batman Begins?
It's gonna be better. I'm gonna say it's better than Halloween. 97.
94.
What? This is bullshit.
Ding 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 ding.
This is such horseshit.
Apollo 13.
Lower. 78.
It's tied. It is tied with Halloween.
So that movie's just as good as Halloween. It's
Apollo
incredible.
13 is
Apparently.
just as good as Halloween. It barely made the
It's-
cut.
You're gonna change the title to that now.
I, Robot.
I want you to.
I have no
Is
idea.
that even like a movie you like?
No, I've never seen it.
Okay.
It's my version of the Terminator.
Oh.
Yeah. She very specifically said, I'm writing a list for you about your favorite movies, and then she showed me a list.
Well, it's
And
funny.
there's a
There's
bunch
two
of
movies on it that he doesn't
shit
like.
that I don't know.
Okay, it's funny
Lower.
because when you gave me the list to read, and when I saw that it said iRobot on there, I immediately was like, James he wouldn't watch this movie.
No, those
Is that the
last
Will
two.
Smith one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not
those
interested.
last two were for me because
Don't
I think
care.
it's funny. Without a paddle. What do you-
Wait, you didn't answer.
Yeah.
I said lower,
It's
78.
definitely lower. It's
17.
56%.
Hey, it's fucking doing better
Do you
than
like
most shit.
iRobot?
It's been so long since I've seen it. God, I have no idea.
I had a friend that was his favorite
I just
movie.
know it's about a murderous robot like the Terminator and Predator.
Predator's not a robot.
He wants to prove
It's an
the,
alien.
Fucking God.
the guy who created all the robots wants to prove that one day they'll have their own thoughts, like they'll be like AI, and so he
Artificial
yeah,
intelligence?
but the rules of
Whoa.
robotics is that a robot can't harm a human being, so he has the robot kill him, to show
Uh-huh.
that he also this robot's the one main robot who does become like self-aware or whatever, and she has some bad plans, so he's got this one robot. It's the only thing that can kill her.
So, this show that I've been watching, it's new. It's on Apple TV, so this one won't watch it. You probably haven't seen it. But it's, I guess, written by the same person. And I haven't seen iRobot. I liked it when I was a kid, but I was like 4, so I don't know. It scared the shit out of me. But this show, Foundation, is like really, really, really fucking good. And it's like futuristic space, different world travel or whatever. And there's this robot in it, and she's the last one left. And apparently she is that robot from iRobot. But it's like the same universe, but it's a different thing. Like they haven't referenced it at all. But in like trying to read and figure out about Foundation, we found out that that's her from that movie. Anyways,
Well, it's based on a short story.
iRobot?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like it's a pretty old story.
Is it an Asimov story?
Because we used to have
Okay.
Is it the what?
Asimov,
Asimov? Doesn't ring a bell.
famous writer,
Asimov?
Sounds familiar.
wrote a lot of early sci-fi.
Probably. He's the one who came up with the 3 laws.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
nailed it.
Because we used to have
Remember
to.
when I messaged you yesterday and said that I know a lot about science fiction?
That's him. And it's all tied together. I wish you would come watch it. but
I
you suck
refuse.
dick. Terminator.
Lower.
Well, let's start Terminator 2.
What?
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2, that's going to be lower at 94.
91. Terminator. Or The Terminator. I
The
found out.
Terminator. You've got me burning.
You've got me burning.
I'm going to say lower. I'm going to say 84. That's wrong. Also, I'm trying really hard not to look at the rest of the
It's all
list.
done. That's it. That's why I
Oh.
saved it for last. Because I almost wasn't going to tell you.
That's wrong.
You got Michael Myers burning.
Terminator is a really good movie, but it's not.
100%.
It's
it
not
says.
100%.
100%.
What if it
That
was
scale's
okay,
just fucked.
what if it was the Terminator,
Mhm.
but instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger, it was Michael Myers?
Uh-huh.
I
And
can't
that
think
was
of
the
a
movie.
bigger
No.
fucking train wreck.
It would make me mad. Because Michael Myers is just a guy. That's the problem. That's like my biggest issue with that movie. If he was possessed by the devil, if he was a fucking demon,
I don't think he
Isn't
can,
he like crazy?
he's pure
Yeah.
evil. Yeah, being crazy doesn't prevent you from dying when you get shot 6 times.
Maybe he did a bunch of bath salts.
Yeah,
Have you
still.
ever heard of crocodile? That'll do that to you.
When you shoot somebody through the heart, their
Crocodile.
heart stops.
Crocodile. It's a drug made of like.
it's called crocodile.
It's
Or
crocodile.
crocodile.
Croc or
Maybe.
croc.
You're a croc right
Yeah.
now.
It's like synthetic heroin came from Russia. It rots your flesh off.
Nice.
Look up pictures of it sometime.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Anyway, you could definitely do some of that and get shot and like be fine.
No. If your heart explodes,
How do you know?
because he got shot 5 times right here in the chest.
Maybe he had the thing where it's on the other side.
He didn't.
You
What?
don't know that. There's a condition where your organs are reversed.
Yeah, that doesn't. What? No. He was shot like right in here. When your heart is mostly in the middle. So even if it's flip-flopped, getting shot here is still going to kill you.
Yeah, but he's just pure evil.
Yeah, that's not. What?
It's not a person. It's just a cloud of evil.
Yeah, he's just a evil using a.
And then that old weird guy who scared those kids was parked in a handicap spot.
Oh, what? Is he the one in Mortal Kombat or is that the other guy?
Jason.
Yeah, I think that's like
Oh.
Freddy.
Freddy got fingered.
Should watch
Okay.
that movie.
Daddy, do you want some
I
sausage?
would watch that.
I've never seen it. Scaring
I've
my
never
cat.
seen it all the way through. I've seen most of it. I've seen him jerk off a horse.
Yep.
That was amazing.
What
Would you-
movie are you guys talking
You
about?
never heard of Freddy got fingered?
Oh my god.
Jordan, would you do a movie commentary on the Zapruder film?
On the what?
The Zapruder film? That was very funny to me. And apparently nobody else knows what that is.
No, I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
the film of Kennedy getting shot in the head.
The what film?
Zapruder?
The Pruder? No, I don't.
It's the
think I've
name of
ever
the guy
heard
who
of
was filming it. It's like one of the most famous pieces of film evidence ever.
No, but I am gonna watch that show when it comes out.
It's the Anne Frank diary of film.
All right.
Jordan's done. Recording forever. You all set? You ready to wrap it up?
Sure.
All right,
I'm
everybody.
tired.
Smash that like. Yeah, it must be so tough. Smash that like button.
No, I'm not tired from this. I'm just tired in general. What?
I'll go at 3 o'clock this morning.
You guys are
Yes, so.
both crotchety today.
Yeah.
Smash the like button.
I woke up at 3 this morning.
Fist that like button. Smash the subscribe. Follow Jordan in the street if you see him. Follow us on TikTok. We have a TikTok now. Jordan, you're on TikTok. How do you feel?
I don't know. I think you're just putting this on everything.
Yep.
So.
Yep. That's the end of the podcast.